Hey everybody, welcome to Shifty Sunday. I want y'all just to sit back, relax, and just think about the great turkey giveaway of 1978 WKRP in Cincinnati. I probably got the year wrong, but who cares? It is now time for Shifty Sunday, baby. Woo! Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the show.
Everybody, I'm a big boy, Tommy now.
Burgers.
Oh my God, this is just what I expected. Happy Halloween, everyone. Welcome to Shifty Sunday. Ah!
Me not want brains. Me want tell you. It's the Halloween.
Hey everybody, welcome to Shifty Sunday. I'm your host with the most that likes hot wing sauce on his toast, Hebro77. And I don't know, you know what? We only got to use that once. So I figured, why not use it again? You went through so much trouble of making that for your show and mine. So why the hell not?
We're going to show it next year too. But I'm
Yeah,
glad you're enjoying it.
I really enjoy it. I really do.
Oh, I'm glad.
Hey, everybody. I tell you what grinds my gears, though.
Go for it.
The story of Thanksgiving. I hate that we've got so much mixed thoughts on this one.
Oh,
Like,
there's a Mandela folder
misinformation.
talking about that tonight, just to let you know.
Oh, and we'll get to that probably.
I know. I'm just saying.
But
I'm just saying.
it boils my blood. It's like people think they're just like, yeah, as soon as the pilgrims came over there, they made the Indians.
Oh my God!
What
You
what
just
what,
reminded me.
what's
I
up?
need to send you a historical painting of a Native American that's going to blow your mind. Do you want to know why it's going to blow your mind?
Okay, sure.
Because he's white.
The Native American is.
The Native American.
Oh my gosh!
I told you it's going to blow your mind. Give me a
Wow,
minute.
that's
I'm trying to
crazy.
find it. Oh my God, where is it?
But can I finish my rant though?
Yes, you can. I'm sorry. Sorry. You
Yeah.
just like reminded me that I had this amazing thing to show you. I'm sorry. Go on.
But people have this belief that the pilgrims got over there, and as soon as the Indians showed them how to grow proper crops, and then they had the big feast and everything, and as soon as the meal was over, they were like, "Well, I guess we'll kill all these guys and take over their land and make slaves out of them and give them chicken pox blankets." Like that is not how that happened. First of
No.
all, and second of all, there was a covenant that was signed by the Native Americans and the Pilgrims, and guess who broke the covenant? The Native Americans did, and they started the war. They started a war between the Pilgrims, and it wasn't like people think it was. It wasn't like they just came over there and just stole the land from them. They fought for it. A lot of them fought and died, and
Yeah, it's how war goes.
exactly, that's how war goes. And I'm sorry, but that land was won over decades and centuries, over the wars that were fought and the treaties that were signed and the deals that were made over the it wasn't just, well, sorry guys, but we're taking your land, get the hell out.
Okay, listen, I can't tell you the name of this person because it's a Mandela Effect that I just found.
Hmm.
But I am going to send you the picture to Shifty Sunday. It's an Aztec emperor, okay?
Hmm.
But I'm going to cross his name out because this is a Mandela and I need to cover it.
Okay. But
Crossing his name out. I just need you to see how white this man is. This Aztec emperor, a native, Mexican American.
yeah,
It was all the same back then.
that reminds me of that song from Cheech, Mexican American. You remember, like, from the movie?
Mhm.
What was that movie? Oh, Born in East LA. That was a good movie.
Yes.
Yeah. A Mexican American.
Look at the picture though.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think that man's whiter than I am.
let's do that. I kind of forgot where I was going with the whole rant, by the way. But I think my point is we weren't the savage ones. I think that was my point. And
No, that's not the point. It's not that we weren't the savage ones. It's that we didn't come here expecting to
well,
fight. And we didn't come here We were born here.
Right. No, I meant they, them,
I
the
know.
English, the pilgrims, the pilgrims. But no, what I mean is they fought each other too. It's not like we they fought each other for land. They fought each other for land and for territory. I guess that's the same thing. But they fought each other viciously, I might add.
Hmm. I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you
I hate
again.
to.
If you hear screaming, that's Joey and Joey with the games out in the living room.
Oh, I see.
They are so loud. So
You know what?
if you guys hear that, I'm sorry.
Speaking of loud, um, I thought it would be cool. Hold on a second. I'm trying to pull that thing up.
Hmm.
Oh wow, this dude is white.
He's white,
This is
and he's an Aztec emperor.
wow.
Yeah. Oh, the paintings from the 1500s.
But stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason. Like they didn't just pull them out of thin air. Is the other thing I was going with. But anyway, here's this dude. Look at him.
I want no one to Google those years because I do not want you to. Actually, I'm just going to ask you guys. I'll give you a preview. His name ends with and begins with an M and ends with Zuma. What is the word?
Oh, I'm
Say it. Go ahead.
Montezuma.
Well, spell it. Spell the first four letters.
Oh my God. Montezuma.
That's what I remember. Montezuma. M-O-N-T.
Yeah, M-O-N-T.
Do you guys remember M-O-N-T, Montezuma? Because it's mocked. M-O-C-T now.
Huh.
It's
Really?
mocked. M-O-C-T. Google it. It's mocked.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah. Jose
Yes.
remembers it like us too. I'm gonna put in the chat how it's spelled now.
That was that's part of the Marines. The halls of Montezuma. It's the same name
I
as him.
cannot. I cannot. It's Moctezuma. Mocked. Like he's being mocked. He's white. I can't.
Huh.
Oh my god.
He
That's fantastic.
now wait a minute though.
Mm-hmm.
How come hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I found it.
You did?
I found it the way you remembered it.
Well, that would be called residue.
Hold on a
But
second.
when I Google Montezuma, it autocorrects to mocked, like I just sent you. I just sent it to you unscribbled out.
I am trying to see. Why
I
won't
put
it
in
come up?
Montezuma and Moctezuma comes up, Emperor of the Aztec Empire. And all the other paintings of him are not white.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, isn't
Well,
it?
now it disappeared. What happened?
And then there's
Yeah,
Isabel
Montezuma's.
Moctezuma.
Huh.
Moctezuma
No, I
the
have it.
first.
I have it. It's because I spelt it out the way I, Mont.
Yeah, that's called residue. Montezuma is residue because that's mocked. The Duke of Moctezuma. There's a Duke of Moctezuma. It's all mocked.
Here it is. It'll come up. I hope. This thing just recently did a what do you call it? An update. So I don't know. I don't know what we're dealing with here tonight, folks.
We're finding a Mandela Effect live on air, and you're finding residue. I sent you another one.
You're too fast for my computer to catch up.
You just have to close it and open it again. Oh no, you
So
can just. I think I see
scroll.
it. The gold one. Yeah, the one next to it is with the name. So the white one, the next to it, the identical one, to the left of where you're highlighted. Click it.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
All right, look. So there's a black square at the bottom. The one to the left. Click on it.
Hold on a second. I can't. No, this is what I wanted to show you, though.
Yes, he really can.
It's what?
I told you.
No, look, it's got it both ways.
I can't see it. You're showing the picture still.
Hold on a second. Let me
Hey, Conrad.
present. Let me present. Let me present. Oh my God.
Everyone
Dude,
hit the like,
wait.
please. There's 7 watching.
This is Bing. This is from Bing.
Okay,
Is that not how
I don't
Google
know
for
if
some reason?
RB is listening because I don't know. I think RB is Red Storm, but I could be wrong.
Look at what this says.
I want to say thank you to RB. It says Moctezuma too, and right underneath,
Moctezuma. Look,
right underneath it says Montezuma. That is residue. I'm taking a screenshot. Stay there.
I can't move my hand.
There we go. Screenshot. Montezuma like it was. Oh my gosh. Do you see underneath an absolute ruler? Montezuma was the son of the great Axioxatl. Wow, that's horrible. And Ozoltl. I can't pronounce them. But it was Montezuma. And now it's Moctezuma. And I can't. That's a Mandela. I will be covering it next week.
That'd be cool. I can't believe it's over here. It says Montezuma, and over here, it's like it. It's weird. And look.
Yeah, everything's mocked.
No, down here. Look.
I see Montezuma Castle National Monument.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, Google Montezuma Castle. Google it. Like actually type in at the top Montezuma Castle National Monument. Let's see if that's Moctezuma now. Castle National Monument.
Wow. No.
It's still Montezuma.
Yep.
That's fantastic. This may have just changed. New reality shift, people. We shifted, and things haven't caught up yet. It's amazing. I'm taking another screenshot.
You know what I would really be freaked out about?
What's
Yes,
that?
do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, what I would really be freaked out. I would really be freaked out if this showed up. If I rewatched the show tomorrow, and this was all not what we were talking about. Like, this was all Mandela
Yes.
to where it
Yes,
is.
that would freak me out. Here, I'm already freaked out because I saw when I saved that picture, it was Montezuma. Oh my gosh, they're screaming. It was Montezuma, and then when I sent it to you and had to cover it up, it was Moctezuma. I saw Montezuma earlier today.
Mm.
And now it's mocked.
Yeah, that's. I want to see something.
Oh my gosh, they are so loud. I'm so sorry.
Ruler. Wow, that is so bizarre.
Get off the field. Can you guys hear that? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's okay. You know what? It's so funny. I thought it would be kind of cool to live next to a football field, but
Well, it's
then
not.
no, it really isn't. Uh, it's like when you try to get to your house to get into your driveway. At least they're nice enough to not park in your driveway. They've been nice enough to not do that, but it is bullshit when you want to like just get out and get something, or try to get out of, like, say if you got to go anywhere or take someone to work or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Around that time, it's like, come on, guys, for real. you know
Yeah, listen, this Moctezuma thing is really messing with me because everything is Montezuma. We have MontezumaStorage.com, the city of Montezuma in Kansas. Wikipedia says Montezuma.
mm-hmm.
Everything is Montezuma except for the person who's now Moctezuma.
This is interesting. You got Wikipedia over here. Yeah.
Yep, everything's Montezuma except for the actual person. And like I said earlier today, I swore that white native was Montezuma and now it's mocked.
Yeah, that guy's whiter than my legs.
Only in that painting. Well, there's another painting actually on the right up at the top. Go to the top on the right. All the way at the top. Right there. Down, 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 down. Right there. That painting on the
Well,
right.
he looks right. That's
No,
what.
not there.
Oh,
The gold one on the right at the top. Right there.
this one?
Yes. Yeah, let's look at that one. He looks pretty white there as well. Of course. Of course. It's that one right there. It's number 3. Not that one. The third one.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
But who is that supposed to be, though?
Just close that out. That one, yes. There he is. And that says Montezuma. Montezuma. All white men. What is going on? This is so bizarre, I can't. So anyway, your rant
Yeah.
was about the fact that they claim we intentionally gave them, it was actually smallpox, not chickenpox.
Oh, yeah.
When in reality, it was just that, they had never been exposed to that. And we did not come here looking to fight. We did take their land.
Oh, yeah.
But so did every other civilization on the planet at some point or another.
I mean, you could say that about the whole slavery thing, too. Like, every civilization all the way up and down the globe had slaves. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, there are some countries that actually still have slaves. Don't quote me on that.
You are not mistaken. That is correct.
Okay. I'll start. Well, I mean, that's what I heard.
You are not mistaken.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to rant about and say for people to protest and say, "Oh, well, we're not going to celebrate Thanksgiving for that exact reason." It's like, well, no one's forcing you to celebrate Thanksgiving, first of all. Second of all, for me, it's just about getting together the families and basically being thankful, as we should be every day anyway, every day that we get up and breathe air.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think we should be thankful. But that is a day just for us to get together and be thankful and be families and get everyone together that can be together, and break bread at the table, basically. In my opinion. So you can celebrate it however you want to celebrate it. It doesn't have to be whatever. It's like people that say Christmas is evil because originally it was a pagan holiday. It's like, well, whatever. It's what's in your heart when you're celebrating it, what matters anyway.
Yes.
But for people to go, well, we're gonna not people in general, but like people that are in the government that are wanting to abolish the holiday, because there are people like that.
That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. Hey, Jackie.
But if you're going to do that, but why hasn't, as much as they bitch about Christopher Columbus Day, also, like, why they keep saying, oh, we're going to do away with that holiday? Like, why haven't you? Like, you keep bitching about it, but yet I don't see anybody voluntarily, saying, well, let's go ahead and just make that a work day. And that's why,
Yeah.
people still want that work day off, is what I mean. The paid work day for a lot of people, especially ones working state jobs.
Yeah, that was fun what they did here in Philly. They gave them they made Juneteenth a holiday. They gave them Juneteenth off, and they took away Columbus Day.
Huh.
So instead of giving them an extra day off, they just swapped.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What was it I was watching? If we're going to talk about like months or whatever, we're not talking about months, we're talking about holidays. But there was something I was watching. I think it was Morgan Freeman. He was being interviewed, and that British guy, I can't think of his name, but he asked him about Black History Month.
Piers Morgan.
Yeah, Piers Morgan. And he was
Really quickly, I have to interrupt you for 1 second.
Okay.
Jackie, the thing is, though, we have built cities and homes on said land, so we own those cities and homes and towns and things like that. And since we own those things, which is on the land, and people do own land, they have deeds, they own the land. They do own the land, they bought it. The point is, when it comes to the whole point is, war is how people take land, and if you lose it fair and square. In war, that's what war is. War is horrible.
They did a
And
lot of
that's what
killing on their
happened.
side too.
Hmm?
It's not like we just came in there and slaughtered them all. Not we, I mean the English. I don't
Yeah,
know
they
why.
originally went there and didn't realize people were there at all.
Yeah.
And then they tried to make friends, and that did not work so well in some cases. In some cases, it did. Columbus made great friends with one of the tribes in the Caribbean and Florida and helped them to get rid of the bad ones that were sacrificing children. and women and adult, and partaking of them, which that's the best I'm gonna get. I'm not saying any more than that. Yeah. Don't even want to think about it. That.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was.
Mm.
I will just say this: war is bad. Period.
Yes.
On both sides, no matter what.
Well, no, you should be able to stand up. It's
Oh
like a
no,
it's like a bully.
right. No, what I'm saying is it's bad for both sides
It is bad for both sides. Yes.
because you lose human lives and stuff like that. But like you're saying, you can't let people just step all over you. It's kind of like when Trump was telling what's his name, because he was like, well, how does that go? He was like, well, I have a red button on my desk. And he's like, that's funny because I got one on mine too, except for mine's bigger and it works. And
Kim Jong Un, you're talking about.
and he backed down is my point. And like a lot of that has to do with they just want to see, they want to test the waters and see if the president's actually going to do something. And when you got a strong leader like that who's in charge, a lot of times you don't even have to fire not even one missile. Like you just got to let them know you're not going to fuck with us. I mean, that stand your ground. You know what I mean? And then most of the time you could pretty much be a diplomat in that way. You could diplomatically talk your way out of the situation and get people to calm down on both sides. But unfortunately, this thing with what's going on now, people are already so far pissed off. One place fired a bunch of missiles, the other place fired a bunch of missiles. It's going to be really hard once he takes office to get everything settled down. It really is. And
I don't think so. I think people are already calling for peace. It's just that I'm worried about now until January 21st.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying is like it's going to be really hard for him to settle things down because I think that the other side is going to push for war while they're still president. You know what I mean? Like that side is going to push for it, and I hope I'm wrong, of course, but it just seems like that's going to be their revenge.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to mute when they do this.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry.
You don't say anything, it's them. They're the ones screaming and cursing at the same time.
Okay, well, I don't hear very much of anything really, to be honest with you, but I don't know.
Okay, because I'm hearing it loud as I hear them louder than you.
I mean, I hear just like rah, but I don't hear the words.
Okay.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think there's going to be one more last attempt to for them to have one last attempt at revenge and turn everything into World War III before he takes office, and then land it all in his lap somehow, is what I think is going to happen. I sincerely hope I'm wrong. Really, for real. I hope I'm wrong, but
Can I ask you a question?
it seems like things are turning that way. What's up?
Is it World War III if we don't if like Trump gets in office and says, "Nah, our troops are staying here, we're done."
I
Is it
mean,
still World War III?
it was it considered World War II when the U.S. didn't get involved? When it was just like all the other countries and Japan stuff before Japan brought them into it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because there were U.S. troops going and helping the British, if I'm not mistaken, like support, like help with their air support. But it wasn't like we weren't officially involved until after Pearl Harbor. But my point is, I think it would still be a world war even without the U.S. involvement. And I think the U.S. not getting involved would be almost impossible because you would almost have to, because everyone's got nuclear warheads, and the U.S. has the most of all of them, if I'm not mistaken. And they're gonna, if I would say if the U.S. doesn't get involved, they're gonna make us get involved the same way they did World War II by aiming their missiles right on us. They're like, okay, now you guys have to do something. That's what I'm afraid of. Like, it's not a matter of when, or I'm sorry, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, most likely. If a war does break out. Because, I mean, right now you've got China, you got Russia, you got the Ukraine.
The
And-
good news is Trump does have power right now as president-elect, and he could talk to NATO and say, I'm telling you, you better stand down.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Because that does seem like a desperate last move on the left, is they're going to push for war. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
But with that being said, I'll change the subject.
Well, let's tell them what we're going to do for the break, because it's different than usual.
Oh my gosh, is it ever? You know what I should get? If I'm going to do that, I should get an action figure that's got the most like articulation.
The one that's most likely to move.
Yeah.
Do you have any that make sound?
Ooh, now that's a good one. Take the battery out.
Oh, that you're just going super creepy on us now.
Mm-hmm. I
You
know.
maybe want to
Well,
explain to them so that they understand what you're talking
oh,
about.
that's right. We haven't even. It's like this inside thing that we have going on here.
Uh-huh.
No, guys, what we're gonna do is what we were doing before the show started. Actually, is I was like, you know what? I have this theory that my place might be slightly haunted.
Slightly.
So yeah, slightly, just slightly. Because my old one was, and I'm thinking that these places, even though they've remodeled them over the years, they've been around since like the probably, I'm gonna say most likely 60s is what I'm gonna say. Maybe even before then. Because it's public housing, you know. They've been around a long time. So the chances that people actually died in them is probably pretty high.
Oh no, it's a definite. That's 100%. It's got to be 100%. If they've been around that long.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, one of the people who used to live here passed away in my apartment.
really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So here's the thing. Before the show, we did an experiment, and Jeremy walked away, and he left the screen on, and I recorded my screen and just listened. And I did kind of hear something, but it was very faint. So it's gonna be something I have to put. I'm probably gonna have to put into a like my video editor and raise the volume up on it.
Now, I will say this.
Hmm.
I think that this wall here leads into another apartment. But
Yeah, this was no. This sounded
the,
like it was in the ear, like in my earbud.
right, that's what I was getting at. If it was real loud, then I would blame like maybe it's probably the other apartment, but you said it was real faint.
Hmm.
So that could not have come from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was like a. Like that, like so faint and like
Mm.
I don't even know if you guys heard it, what I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
faint.
And I didn't hear anything, of course, because I was all the way outside.
No, you were in the other room at that point.
Well, wait a minute now. Did the first time?
The first time I heard shuffling of feet and movement,
Uh, that was probably me,
that was probably you leaving the apartment.
right?
But it was like a minute or two
So
after you said you were going
what we're
outside.
gonna
That's the thing
do?
that messed me up.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Let's see how long it takes me. Let me count the footsteps here, or the seconds. I mean, hold on, and let me know when you stop hearing my footsteps. Here we go.
I already stopped hearing his footsteps.
Okay, now I'm gonna walk back.
No, I heard something else,
Is
guys.
that what you,
No, I heard something else. No way. No way.
I'm
No way.
Oh,
I
wait.
stopped hearing your footsteps after like 10 seconds tops.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then
I
what?
heard this. I heard noises in your apartment
Are you kidding
and
me?
you're like shuffling feet. Your feet weren't even shuffling.
Hmm. No, I was tapping.
No, I heard shuffling feet and movement in your apartment about a minute after you said you were going outside.
Oh wow.
And I spoke, I was like, Jeremy, is that you? And there was no response.
Hmm.
And then it got quiet. And then you came back in.
Wow. So that's what we're gonna do when we go on break. Um, I don't know if I should play any music or not. Would that screw up the audio? Like if something
No, see,
does.
that's the beauty of it. I'm recording the screen
Mm-hmm.
and I can't hear the music. So
Ah.
that's the beauty of it. You can play the music for them and
Okay.
I won't hear it.
Well, let me go get. Let me. You keep them entertained while I go find something that's tall enough to like get on my camera.
Okay. Hi, Karen.
Ooh, I think I've got it.
Noise Guru says, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's assault. That's good.
Oh, sorry to do this to you, Robin, but that'd be creepy. What if I have this and I go before I leave to go on break, I go, if the spirit of Robin Williams can hear me, I give you permission to come through this door. No, I better not do that. I better not do
Not
that.
do that. No.
No. I don't give you permission. Go get out of here. Go to hell where you came from. No, I'm joking. If
Wait a minute. There's something in the chat that needs to be addressed.
If any spirits can hear me, I'm joking. What's up?
John Nada, Amazon Line is no longer on the show.
Oh,
She'll show up for holidays and stuff, but she's no longer on the show.
I better get my hat on.
This was not what she wanted to do. She was temporary. Except temporary ended up being like a year. So finally she said she just can't do it anymore. And she bid adieu to Shifty Sunday. No, that's her name. Like, Jose's name isn't Sagarm. and Karen's name isn't Sadly. It's just Karen.
Let's see.
Sadly. Could you imagine? Sagarm.
Okay. Hey, how's it going, everybody?
No. You need to make that full screen.
I can't though.
Yes, you can. You got to change it so it's just you on the screen.
No, right. I know, but right now I'm making it look like he's part of the show. Like he's. Never mind.
Robin Williams, that's Mork.
That's true. Okay, let me for real though, I'll make full screen.
That's exactly why I'm laughing, Jose. Saggy arms.
Saggy arms.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. That gave me a good laugh. Thank you.
Now I will say this. He isn't very, what do you call it? Sturdy, I guess would be the word I'm looking for.
And you found nothing that makes noise?
He doesn't. He used to be able to talk.
Oh, he used to be able to talk. So if he talks, not a good thing.
He used to be able, the pull string.
Yes.
That's what he was. So.
Oh my gosh.
Right now he's moving because I'm moving my mouse around and I'm vibrating the But after I leave the room and you see him move like that, and I'm either having a small little tiny earthquake or there's something paranormal going on. So we'll see.
Okay, so are you gonna turn the music on for him?
Oh yeah.
Let me know when you do to see if I can hear it.
Let's see.
Because I'm going to mute everyone because they're screaming and I don't want that over the recording.
Right. I don't think I want that. There we go.
I hear nothing. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to record my screen and mute everyone. How long is your break? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
All right, everyone. If you need to get coffee, need to get a drink, this will be the time.
And keep your eyes glued to the screen because you never know what's to be seen. Right now I'm in the room. I'm still in the room. I haven't left the room yet. Now I'll put my chair. There's my chair. I did that myself with my hands. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm leaving the room right now.
anybody else seeing movement on the side of the bed? Like seriously, like the blanket moving? Am I seeing things? Anybody else seeing blanket move? Because it's freaking me out. It's just like a subtle waving. Very subtle, but it's moving. I gotta mute again. Yes, perhaps. I have no idea where the vents are in this place. I'm just looking at the ruffle part, that little ruffle part at the bottom right hand corner. And it looks like it's moving a little to me. But the way it's moving, I would say definitely a vent, like Conrad said. That's him.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just gonna refill my drink here. Don't tell me if anything happened until I get back.
Hey, Pushin. Yes, I am screen recording on my phone. Jeremy thinks his place is haunted, so we're doing a test when he does breaks this week. He's playing music and setting up Mork right there. And if we see anything move or hear anything, we are to report back to him. And I'm screen recording.
Okay.
Okay, if you are back, I'm going to stop screen recording because this is a long recording.
Okay.
There we go. And so, yeah, sometimes things come up on screen recording that doesn't come, like, you know, on audio that we can't hear.
Or see. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the guy. Oops.
Now, I have a question to ask you.
Hold on a second. Okay. What's that?
Do you have a vent near the bed?
Let me. Hold on. Oh yeah, I've got one right over.
There you go. I was seeing the very edge of the side of the blanket move very ever so slightly, but it was in like a pattern of like a vent, like air, as Kenrad said, like forced air. So that's probably what it was. It was ever so slightly moving.
Wait a second though. Did I turn my heat off? Yeah, I don't even think my heat's on right now. So, but there is the vents right above it, like literally right above it. So, oh, does air get into those things?
I mean, they do mine because coming up from the basement, but I don't know about yours because
Kind of weird.
mine was oil though. It wasn't air.
Hmm.
It wasn't gas.
Let me go double check, but I'm pretty sure my heat is off. Let's go double check. And you're going back in the closet, my friend. Oh no, not in there. I just came out of the closet. Oh, very funny. I noticed you got the rainbow suspenders. Yeah, but that doesn't mean what it did. Shut up and get in there. Dang it. Sorry, guys. Oh, now you just want to slump over? Come on, man. All right. Yeah, my heat's not even on. That's weird. So it was like, okay, I gotta see this. Because my heat's not even on. So
It could have just been artifacts in the video.
I'm gonna point the camera.
Again, I have a video of it, so you'll see.
Let's see. Oh. I'm gonna touch the top of the vent and see, because there's the vent right there. And I don't feel anything coming out. That heat's definitely off.
Right now, I am going to go with it was an artifact of the video quality.
Okay.
But like I said, we're going to look at it because I'm going to take it into Power Director, bump up the volume,
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
and take out any air noises. You know what I'm saying? Clean up the sound, and we'll listen to it and make it full screen. And if we find anything, we will share it.
Hold on, I want to read some of these comments.
Okay.
Let's see. Hey, pushing buttons is in the chat.
Yeah. I had to explain what we were doing.
What's happening to, oh, that's something else. Drafty apartment. I mean, the windows, I mean, they're kind of thin windows, but I can't see the front of the bed cover. I can see like the very back of the bed that's up against the window, kind of. Like maybe if it was windy out, but it's pretty calm out. It's 61 degrees and it's calm. So I don't think there's any airflow. That's just me though. I'm saying like it's not windy out. Because when it's super windy out, you could feel it coming through the windows and you could hear it. Making cartoons. But hey, do you know what?
What?
I think since we've sat here patiently and they've waited. I think we should show some funny memes.
Yeah.
Man. So I think I have some pretty decent ones this week. I don't know. I hope so. Hope you guys enjoy them.
I purposely did not look so I could see them for the first time on air.
Sweet. And there's the meme music along with the game in the background, apparently. And no, I'm just, that's fine. But I did hear at that time. Hope that music's not too loud.
I can't hear it.
So maybe later after the show, maybe we could actually see some footage. That'd be interesting. I'd like to see what, or not see, but hear what you
I need like maybe 5-10 minutes at the most to bump the volume up, crop it in,
yeah,
and export it, and then we'll show it on After Dark. How about that? Because After Dark is right after this.
Right. Let me go find those memes because I can't even find them now.
Sandy started reading emails today. I just have like 400 unread. I'm not doing it in a day. So your dream came true. I started reading emails today. I answered one of Jackie's, one of Super Mario, a couple of Ray, Andy, Mr. Super, and I gotta check my my outbox because some of the ones I send, I don't know what's going on with Gmail, but I'll send an email and it won't go. It won't send. It'll go to my outbox and just sit there. And then I'll go and notice it like a month later, like, what? That didn't send?
Wow.
I know, it's horrible. I got to remember to check the outbox once in a while.
A lot of times I got to remember to check my junk mail. A lot of that stuff will go to my junk mail.
Mm-hmm. My junk mail is usually actually junk, but I got to check the outbox because things aren't sending when they should be.
Well, it's weird because when I get like anything else, everything else is junk, but when I like get an official document like a my doctor's records or like a driver's license thing or something like that, it's always in the junk mail for some reason.
I wonder if you accidentally sent it to junk one time, because that's all it would take.
Yeah, probably. So here we go.
Oh, that's small.
We have a happy little turkey meme here.
You're going to have to read that. I can't see anything.
I'm going to have to wait for it to, my computer to quit being a dick. There we go. Okay, let's put that in the bigger box then.
We gotta look for Black Friday laptop, like laptop deals for you.
For real, dude. I've been needing a new computer for like a couple of years now, to be honest. I don't even, half of my keys, like on this keyboard, you got to press down really hard on them just to get them to work. I had to end up buying me a mouse because the original space bar and all that, they don't work either. So we got this first meme here, 2 turkeys, and one turkey says to the other, I think he's off to the dentist. I heard something about his cavity getting filled. Wah, 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 wah. Let's see if I can enlarge this one. Still, I think I'd rather be stuffed than completely scooped out. Oh, I don't know, man.
The scoop one is still walking. The stuffed would not.
Right? Yeah, it's funny. Like you scoop the pumpkin out, and it makes them live longer. Oh, why did that go back to small? There we go. And then they shoved breadcrumbs up his what? I thought the females were the ones that didn't have the gobblers. I thought it was just the males that had the gobblers. Or are these all supposed to be guys?
I don't know. I assume they're supposed to be guys.
Oh, okay. You'll never take me alive. I think that's their plan. Now you see these turkeys here. You see like skinny turkey tees, $10. I like that disguise.
That's great.
I
in the studio.
I don't think his friend's convinced.
That's Michael, right? In the studio.
I haven't seen him in the studio in a while. Wasn't he why am I thinking of Grumpy? Oh,
No, it's Michael Fontaine.
Grumpy Tro. I thought it was Grumpy Tro.
No, it's Michael Fontaine.
Oh, okay. Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine in the studio.
Michael Fontaine in the studio. This one.
I'm on a delay.
Well, as soon as you get it.
No joke. Listen, it was like 2010, maybe 2009. I walked out of my room because I was living at my mom's house with my ex-husband, and I walked out of my room to see that exact scene. Everyone's sitting at the table on their phones, and I snapped a picture of it. Somewhere there's a picture of it.
Oh wow!
I was like, oh my god.
There was a couple Christmases I can remember here in recent years where it was like that, but there was still conversation taking place. That we were still talking to each other and stuff. But my grandpa, and probably rightly so, he gets so mad when people come over and they're on their phones. They're looking out. He's trying to, like, not that he's trying to talk to that one particular person at the time, but I think what he doesn't realize also is the phone situation is when he's given the grocery list to my mom and she's down on her phone, doesn't realize that it's an app that she has to use in order to get the discounts on the groceries that he's ordering.
Yeah, I hate that.
So that's I don't understand why they don't just put things on sale. Well, I mean, I kind of understand, but it's like
No, what they used to remember, you used to have a club card that they just scan.
yeah.
Now you have to use an app. You have to choose what you want first.
Yeah.
At least at Acme, you do. You have to go through and find the sales you want and add them into your app. And then when you're at the checkout, they got to scan them all. That is takes up so much more time.
Yeah.
And it slows the lines down. And I think they do it so that it's too much of a hassle and people don't do it. Or they don't. There's older people who don't understand technology, and now they can't even get sales.
Exactly.
It's wrong.
I couldn't agree more. I think you hit it right on the head there with that. So ridiculous.
Yeah. It certainly isn't simpler than scanning a club card. Or putting in your phone number if you didn't bring it.
Yeah. I like this one. This one, when I first saw it, really did crack me up. That kid in there shoved 3 carrots, 2 celery sticks, and half an onion up his butt. Stupid Thanksgiving challenge. What's
Noise Guru? Acme is a subsidiary of Albertsons. We've had Acme here longer than I've been alive.
I never.
And I did grow up. I did think that Acme in the cartoons was our Acme when I was a kid.
See, that's the thing, is like they were trying to go with a generic, like non-branded name, and that whole time you guys actually had a store like that.
Yeah, and it's a chain. It's not like it's a single store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never even heard of it till you brought it up a couple of years ago. I think it was when you brought it up. Okay, let's see if we can read this.
I'm on a delay. Just got on my screen.
Dude, I have a ton of online followers, and they all want to have me over for dinner. See, his friend knows what's up.
Yeah, the face.
Dang it. They shrink back down. Wow, just when I thought a relationship was a little rocky, he goes and buys me the terrific new tanning bed.
Aww.
It reminds me of that scene in Dumb and Dumber where he grabs what's his name's like, just when I thought you couldn't do anything more dumber, you come and turn around and how does he say that? Like, you
Oh my god.
do a complete 360 and turn it all around. Like it's a positive thing. It's so funny. Oh, here we go. I don't get this, but I had to read it. You don't have to be related to be family. Happy Thanksgiving from your relatives at Electro. I don't know what Electro is, but I like the dogs. That's why I picked it. Just saying.
I had to go and see it. I was checking for a folder to make sure I bumped the folders down for you. I did.
Mm.
Aw.
I know, right? I think I especially like the one with the mustache.
He's supposed to be bald.
I know, he kind of looks like Dill, what was his name? Dill Pickle? The Grandpa Dill or whatever?
I was kind of seeing the guy from Arrested Development, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why does he look like he's bald?
Because the other ones are wearing wigs.
Oh, yeah.
So he's bald.
I'll wait till it gets up on your screen.
It's on my screen.
Did I go overdue on the Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That'd be a big... Huh?
That's like a year of leftovers in the freezer.
Right? Not a bad deal, though. Not a bad deal. What the fuck is going on over here? Excuse my language, but... Hold on. No, back up. Over here, if you look real closely in the right-hand corner, I can't get where I've got my arrow. It looks like a doll sitting at the table with a pink coat on.
That does look like a doll, yes. Well, because most likely that picture is AI, you know?
Yeah, but still, that's...
I mean, let's examine some of the food on this table. Right in the front, there is this yellow thing with a white thing on top.
Yeah, what is that?
There's something with like white, shiny eggs on it, or marshmallows. A pile of sausage with like, I don't know what. I'm calling AI on this photo.
Well, the marshmallows have got to be for candy yams.
Except they look like they're on a pancake.
Huh.
They look shiny. Like pearl eyes.
I wish I could zoom in on just particular items.
See, I am zoomed in. You know, in YouTube you can zoom.
Ah, that's right. But that looks like a freaking doll.
It is a doll.
Oh, it is?
That's what it looks like to me, yes.
What the hell is it doing at that table?
And it's only the top half of the doll. Like, I can't see hands. I can't see. Not only that, the doll looks like it has a teddy bear in its hand that it's leaning on.
Oh, no. It's like Robert. No. Robert the doll's eating at Thanksgiving. Who invited him? Sorry, Robert. Please don't do anything bad to me.
And then all the way in the back, near that doll, there's like a finger pointing up, a U-shaped metal thing.
Huh?
That makes no sense. In the middle of the table at the end.
I can't even see that.
It's the silver thing all the way in the back next to the doll.
I thought those were tongs.
Nope.
Huh.
Nope.
Well, okay.
It actually looks more like a meat grinder, maybe.
Hmm.
I don't even know what that is because it's not real.
It still doesn't make sense. Yeah. The ham looks real. Like there's slices of ham over here. Those kind of look real.
Yes.
But you're right, this yellow stuff here. What the hell is that even supposed to be?
I don't know. And the thing next to it, I don't know. And the white stuff on the side of it, I don't know.
This kind of looks like gravy over here. I don't know. Oh, like a little gravy boat.
There's a lot of gravy boats, and a lot of them look like oyster shells.
Mhm.
It's so weird when you zoom in and look at AI stuff.
All right, I'm done with this meme. We've been analyzing this damn thing.
Yeah, please move on.
I love this. I found this. I had to share it. It's good. I'm gonna make Thanksgiving great again. Look at the background. There's like a golden pear.
I see that. I was noticing that too.
And here's another one of those faces, but this looks like the same thing, but it's without the wig. And it's like, bring me Solo and the Wookiee.
No, it actually is the same thing, as you can see with the yellow pear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the toasty.
Hey, he's the right color. He's not green.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. This next one. Tell me when it's over. I'll just be right here disguised as a taco. I'm sorry, for some reason this just cracked me up.
Butterball.
I came in like a butterball. Oh man. Actually, that's not true. I like you for your drumsticks and actually, yeah, the breasts are the best part, I think.
No, I totally. When it comes to turkey, I prefer the dark meat.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh man. I can
The turkey,
see
the white meat is too dry for usually for turkey. For me.
Well, that's what the gravy's for, man. Pour that gravy all over that.
No, but I like cranberry sauce better.
Ah. Well, it's either gravy or you get you some hot sauce. Douse it in hot sauce. That's what I do.
Nope, again, cranberry sauce.
I had to do this one. I just had to.
Still waiting. Here we go. Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll be next. You know, I'll say this for those two guys, for Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. They pulled off a good one. Mike Tyson sitting pretty with what, $20 million? Jake Paul sitting pretty with $40 million. I mean, they got our, well, not our money, but they got their money. I will say that. If you're 50-something-year-old man and that's all you are really good at, why not take advantage of that popularity? That's what they were banking off of. They were banking off of nostalgia and popularity to sell that fight. And that's exactly what happened. We were all duped.
How old is Mike Tyson?
I think 50, I want to say 56 or 57.
I thought he was older.
Really?
But yeah, you're right. He's 58.
Hmm. 58. Yeah. Rushing the season, aren't you? No, it's your turn. It's his turn. His turn's coming up. I got a question though. Have you got it on your screen?
Yep.
Why is his hands green? Or is
Yeah,
that
why are they green? Makes he's being a Grinch?
Oh, yeah, probably.
I don't know. I mean, they're not typically green. That is a Mandela because people remember white, black. They're all different colors now.
Oh, wow.
Like if you Google Santa, I remember white.
I remember
And
white.
a lot of the times they are white.
Mhm.
But you also find them with red. People remember red.
Oh, no way. Wow.
Wait, what's going on there? Okay.
Why? Also, real quick, why does the turkey have a pilgrim hat?
Probably just because it's to show that it's Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, true. Otherwise, you think that Santa Claus is just slaughtering just a regular turkey.
Just for the heck of it, yeah.
Yeah. That's what he does on his free time.
But I think it's more because for the joke of rushing it.
Yeah.
So you know it's not Christmas, that it's Thanksgiving, you know?
Right. Yeah. It'd be weird, though, to see a green gloved Santa Claus.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures of Santa right now, and I don't see any with green.
Maybe that's just a color.
Oh, wait, I just found one, but it's like a dark green. It's not like that lime green. That's the weird part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But it's mostly red, white, and black.
I know, like,
Whoa, I just found gray.
no way.
Way. On an old one, too. That's weird.
Speaking of Santa, he's back in this one, too. Okay, wait a second. Okay, there we go. Well, big guy, looks like it's your turn. It's only 2 days after Halloween, and I've already seen Christmas lights, fruitcake, and scented pine cones. The turkey's all like, hopefully by next year they will skip over Thanksgiving completely. I mean, that would be good for the turkey. I just had to. It's going to be their last Thanksgiving in the White House, so why not get a few good memes out of it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do his voice, but happy 4th of July. How about that?
Good enough.
There's another one. I'll wait for a second. Okay. Got it?
Yep.
I'm gonna have you for Thanksgiving. For dinner, right?
Why is that turkey white?
They have been, all of them have been white, the ones they pardoned.
Really?
As far as I can remember. I mean, probably not in the very, very, very beginning of the tradition, but most of the ones I've seen have been white. In fact, that might be either the next meme or the meme after that were. Oh no, I didn't grab that one, but there's one where Trump's releasing a turkey. I think it's white too.
Interesting.
Ready to talk politics and pie. I like Trump's sweater. That looks kind of cool. There's not too much going on with it. It's just plain, but it's just like, it just seems like it suits him.
It does. It does.
And oh wait, this isn't the last one, but we're getting close to the last one. Make Thanksgiving great again.
That's a cute one.
I know,
The
right?
drawing's cute.
And this one too. I think this was cute. Turkey's trying to hide. Meow meow. Yeah, obviously. Oh, well, that's just a cat. Don't shoot it. Well, what about the feathers? It's just a cat.
It's a fluffy-tailed cat.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Hold up. Wait your freaking turn, fat boy. Oh, my bad. I think that was the last one.
That
Well,
was.
There you go, folks. There's your memes for tonight. For this week.
Yep. Good job on the memes.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So, are we getting into the messenger thingy, or are you taking a break again?
I think I'm going to take another break real quick.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
I don't know if Robin Williams is the best choice because
Okay.
he could flop over on his own. Then people will be like, oh, he just flopped over because
Right.
he didn't sit up well.
Right. A more solid.
Yes, more solid sitting figure.
Well, let me go. I'll be right back. You keep them entertained.
Oh, you're not gonna do it while you're gone?
No, I'm getting the figure.
Oh, okay. I am keeping everyone entertained. Hi, Splatter. Let's see. Anybody new in the chat side, Splatter? Jackie, Ken Raz, Moose Guru, pushing buttons. Go Bob. Splatter actually was new in the chat. Splatter's all the way at the top. In the studio. John Nada. I'm not seeing nobody jumping in new.
Now, if you
Patty
do see...
Karam's here. Huh?
Oh, you're doing a shout out. Sorry.
It's okay. I was just saying Sally Karam's here. And Jose, Sagar, and Mandela Effect. And I think that's everybody. Like, I got everybody, I think.
Cool. Okay, I need to turn that light out. Whoa. Okay. I've got right here His Majesty Mr. Crane the Brain. Tilt the camera down. Of course, I won't be in the shot. I'll be out of the shot. I'm adjusting him. That's me, folks, moving him around. Okay. Let's see what kind of music can we play. Go
Don't forget
feed.
to make it full screen.
Oh yeah. Did I play this a while ago?
I can't tell you because
Oh yeah, that's right. All right.
And for those of you just joining us who were not here for the first break, we are seeing if anything moves in the room or makes noise in the room while Jeremy is outside having a cigarette. And I do need to step away as well. So he's playing music for you. Please keep your eyes peeled. I'll be screen recording.
In the chat.
And I will be muted. Huh?
I was going to say, people in the chat, let us know if, anything. If you can see the bed covers, if you see them move, or if you see something. I think I have action figures. I have action figures back behind me. You see my chair move. Anything while I'm out of the room, please let us know. And remember, I am actually going out of the room.
Of the building.
Out of the building. Yeah, just to show you. Okay, let me get a wide angle shot.
Just do what you did before. Say, I'm leaving now, so I know when to start recording.
So, all right. As you can see, I'm in the shot right now. I'm out of the shot. And I'm leaving right now.
All right, guys, we will be back. So, Chad, have we seen anything while I've been gone? Hey, Philo. We are looking for any movement on the screen while Hebrew is outside, or any sounds in the background. Now, I know you guys are hearing music, but I can't hear it, and I am screen recording. So if there's any sounds that are inaudible, hopefully my screen recording will pick it up. So I'm going to get quiet again. But if you guys see anything, let me know. That is Jeremy returning. I couldn't have gone live because it's too early. The show is set for 12:05 a.m. It's 11:42 here.
Holy shit, that was weird. Okay. So I don't suspect. Let's see. I gotta get this guy out of the way. Now we'll see the comments. Oops. There we go. Let me get the music off.
Yeah, I was gone, but I saw nothing of what I saw, and they're saying nothing in the chat. So I'm guessing nothing happened. But like I said, I am screen recording, so if there were noises, we'll find out after the show.
We'll find out about the noises part, yes. Who do we have in the comments?
Philo just arrived.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen Philo in a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
Lazy ghost. Hey, don't tempt them. I don't actually want ghosts in my apartment. We're trying to keep them out, but it was.
Why do you suspect that there is?
Let's see here. Well, that's not necessarily true.
What isn't true?
That you're fine unless they touch you, unless you get touched. That's not necessarily true.
No, that isn't. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be showing something later tonight. It's kind of terrifying. But no, I asked you, why do you suspect that there could be something in there.
What? Who? Huh?
Why do you suspect that you're haunted?
I don't suspect that I'm haunted.
Oh, I thought you did.
How come?
Well, we are doing a test to find out if you are.
Well, no, I mean, I did that just because
I could have sworn on the phone you
I
told me you were
wanted
hearing noises and stuff.
to do that. But, well, yeah, let me continue. Um, at first I was like, it'd be kind of neat if we just experimented and see if there were any foreign sounds or movements. Just to be doing that. I didn't suspect really that there were ghosts, but in my other place where I was living at before I moved into this one, I know I was hearing strange noises in the middle of the night and seeing things float across the room. So, well, not float, but movement.
Jackie, I am a Christian. I have seen one with my own eyes. But to be clear, I don't believe. I believe more in their demons,
Yeah.
not what people say ghosts are.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember the hypothesis I come up with before about how people see when they see ghosts and they describe their clothes and all that? And I was like,
Yeah, I did with mine, the one that I saw.
yeah. Like, why would ghosts have clothes if clothes aren't a part of your being, but they're just physical objects? Like, you're not able to take physical objects with you to the other side, I don't suspect. And then we mentioned, well, yeah, that's probably because most of them, if not all of them, are demons, because demons can shape into whatever they want you to see.
Mm-hmm.
And that would help us to normalize it, to be like, oh yeah, well, that's a ghost of this era, or that's a ghost of that era, that must be the ghost of such and such. And then you do research and then you find out that a person matching that description actually died there. But
also my case.
But also it could be demons disguising themselves as that person, knowing that you know what you know, or thinking that you know what you know, that they know what they already know, for you to know what you have to know,
Mm-hmm.
So, well, but no, seriously though, I think that they do that to get close to you, to because then you start sympathizing with the ghosts, and you go, well, all they want is they want to be helped. Something happened, and they want to be helped. So you get closer to them, and that is how a demon takes possession. Part of. First, they weaken you. They weaken you emotionally. They weaken you physically. And then once you're broke down, especially emotionally, then that's your vulnerability is showing, and that's when they will attack. That's when they'll try to take possession. So, especially when it comes to small children and animals, they will go to them first because they are innocent. Especially children, like small children have innocence. They are of complete innocence, and they have, like the big imaginations, and they're totally like, they don't have the know-abouts and wears and tears of the world that adults have. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they'll particularly prey upon children and animals also. But where was I going with all this anyway? Oh, yeah.
I want to know why you suspected
No,
your place to be haunted.
wait, before I explain that, before I do that, though, the whole thing I was going with is that spirits do not wear clothes. They're completely naked, in my opinion, because clothes are not energy. They're not a part of your existence. You're not born with clothes. So
I mean, there have been theories to explain it. Like, for example,
but wait a
the
minute,
recording theory.
Before you get into it, wait a minute, real quick. What's funny is today or yesterday, I forget what day, I saw a meme. It was like right after we talked about that whole thing of Richie Rich, and then it showed Casper, and they're like, I bet you had no idea that Casper the Friendly Ghost was just Richie dead without clothes on. That's the point I was making. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
It's okay. I'd like to see that side by side picture.
Yeah, it totally. You could see it. Like I was like, oh,
He
yeah.
does live in a mansion.
Think about it.
He does live in a mansion.
But it doesn't explain the uncles, though.
Well, he had to have died as a child, so his parents couldn't bear to be in the house, so they had to leave it. And it's 100 years later, the house is decrepit, and his uncles, I don't know, making up a whole backstory that never existed.
Right? But just look at it, Google it. You'll see. They look exactly alike.
That's crazy. Conspiracy theory with Richie Rich and Casper, the Friendly Ghost.
Right? Who would have thunk it?
So the recording theory is that an item, it could even be like a nail inside a house, recorded a moment in time.
Ooh.
And it repeats. And that's why you'll see an apparition do the same, like walk the same path, do the same thing. Or that we're seeing in between dimensions, like seeing another dimension where it's actually a human in another dimension.
Right.
But what I saw was not that. What I saw was not a good entity at all. It was definitely, in my opinion, a demon. And my sister was playing with a Ouija board beforehand.
That's
and
not
we
good.
did get the house blessed by both a Catholic priest and a Wiccan with a sage stick. A smudge stick. So yeah, blessed in all different ways. And then nothing ever happened down there again.
Yeah, stuff like Ouija boards and crystal balls and even the Magic 8 Ball and stuff like that. Tarot cards. You play around with stuff like that, and it's not good. It's not good. Those are definitely doorways to evil.
Hold on. The Magic 8 Ball is literally just a die floating in dyed liquid. It's just chance. It's like rolling dice. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about that one, but yeah, tarot cards, no. Definitely not a Ouija board. That's a no-no. But the Magic 8 Ball,
Well, the Magic 8 Ball, it depends. I mean, let's see, how was this explained to me? It's like a crystal ball type deal. It basically is a crystal ball, but it just has ink in it, like ink and whatever the hell that thing is floating around in it.
Right, but it's not, because a crystal ball, you would like a real crystal ball, like in
Yeah.
movies and TV, you would actually see things, and this is like predetermined answers that randomly are chosen based on the flipping of the water and the die. You know what I'm saying? It's
No.
literally like rolling dice, literally.
But if you're in that house, that the house happens to be already experiencing activity, or even just a little bit of something, and you bring something like that, it's all in the mindset. It's like, what are you using it for? You're using it for predicting stuff. Like, of course, it's not actually real, or is it actually doing, it's just chance, like you said, but it's the mindset of the person using it. Like, what are they using? It's just like a Ouija board. A Ouija board is just a wooden board with plastic. It was manufactured by Parker Brothers.
Yeah.
But what mindset do you have when using that? Are you doing it to talk to spirits? And I think a lot of people, when they use that magic 8 ball, they are trying to get answers through I won't say witchcraft, but through like magical means. Literally, like they if they believe it, then is it causing like a pathway, like an opening? I don't know.
Anything's possible.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, in my opinion, that's how you kind of, it's all in the mindset. Just like I was talking about earlier, like people that say Christmas is evil because the pagans started it, or whatever the hell they're saying it. It's all in the mindset of how you celebrate Christmas. It's all about, are you celebrating it in the name of Jesus, or are you doing it because it's a pagan deal? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all in the mindset.
Yeah.
Like the 8 ball could be just a harmless little toy, but so could the Ouija board.
No, that's where I disagree. I don't think it's a harmless little toy at all. The Ouija board. I don't think, in any sense of the word, no matter what kind you have, even if you write it on a piece of paper yourself, I don't think it's a harmless toy. I really don't.
I was just using that as an example
I gotcha.
because it is made, at a manufacturer. Like,
Yes.
but you're right. People, like, when I was in my teens, I had a friend that, practiced the witchcraft and stuff. We all had phases and stuff like that, but like, she would make little Ouija boards out of little pieces of paper, and after we were done with it, we would burn it.
Which they say you should never do.
Which at the time we were taught that's what you are supposed to do. You're supposed to destroy it so it closes the door. But how are you going to close the door if
By saying goodbye?
Yeah, you got to say goodbye. That's the proper way to do it. But we were taught otherwise. You know what I mean? Like, if you burn it, it destroys everything. But the point I was making, getting back to the point I was trying to make, is Ouija boards has started more stuff than anything else that I could think of. Like, that's how the real Exorcist, like, that's how that got started. It was with a Ouija board. And if I'm not mistaken, the haunting what was that? The name of that place in England, famous haunting, Lynchfield? No, where the girls they teleported above their bed. What was the name of that? It was a famous Conjuring movie. It was what the Conjuring 2 was based off of.
I did not see that.
Oh, Enfield in England. It was a famous case. But anyway, that supposedly was because the little girl was playing for Ouija board. So yeah, you're inviting the evil spirits definitely into your home anytime you mess with that shit. So I would highly suggest against it for anybody. And what's so crazy is at the time I was going through my transformation, like my reintroduction into Christ at the time, I guess you would say, is about the time my mom was telling me that somebody had bought my niece a Ouija board for Christmas. And I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, no. You better not let her have that at your house. You better not. That's going to open up a damn doorway, because I know firsthand from experience. There's one time that girl I told you that I used to hang out with in high school, we did that with a piece of paper, but instead of being in the woods like we normally would, we were in my grandparents' house. And that night, the string on my ceiling fan, and it was like both of them just started clicking together, like swinging back and forth violently, without any, like, the fan wasn't even on. There was no wind or anything. The windows were closed, and then those are thick windows. But yeah, it started swinging violently, and there was lights were flickering off and on and shit. And I was like, no, hell no. We're doing a prayer. And we did a prayer. We rebuked it in the name of Jesus. And then she took that piece of paper the fuck out of there and burned it, and buried it out in the woods. So ever since then, there was no problems ever since then, though. I guess because we didn't really have it open for that long. I don't know. That might not matter. I don't know, but thank God there was no more problems after that.
Yes, thank God.
So something you don't want to mess with, for sure.
No, absolutely not.
I am going to put this action figure back where I got him. I'm going to tell you right now, it'd be very interesting to play even the broadcast, just play it back and see if there's anything that happened. Which gets me, you asked me a question a while ago and I never did answer it. I kind of talked around it. My old place, there was noises and stuff that I heard. And I was like, because sometimes things can grab onto you and you take them with you. So I was just curious to see if maybe that was the case. Maybe I brought something with me. Because I never did say a prayer when I first moved in here. So, I mean, I pray every day, but I mean, I didn't say a prayer for the house to make sure it was cleansed first.
That's good.
So I wanted to just make sure to see. Plus, I thought it'd be pretty neat. Like, what if something did happen? Then what? And we still don't know yet. We still don't know if those noises you heard might have not been me. some of them, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
after I left, you said
Yes.
there was noises.
Yes. Very faint, very soft. I don't know but maybe it was your heater. I don't know.
Again,
Excuse me.
I
That's
didn't
why
have
I'm going to bump up the volume, see if we can hear something.
I didn't have my heater on though.
Oh, that's right. You did say that.
So yeah. But it could have been maybe something on the computer reverbing back to you.
Could have been.
Because I've had, man, I'll tell you what, one
But
time,
just to say what I heard
Okay.
didn't start until right before you came back.
Huh.
So you were gone a few minutes. It was silent, and then I started hearing something.
Well, that's weird.
And I heard the foot shuffles really loudly.
Wow.
And things moving. Like I don't know, like you were looking through papers or something.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't doing that. And that's another thing is I thought if I spoke it out loud, like maybe something would happen.
Yeah, I
But
can see that.
yeah, I just like I said, these are old places. I mean, this is not like when you live at your parents' house that they bought back in the 70s kind of thing. This is like you don't know. You don't know if somebody died in here. You know? And even if they didn't, maybe there's like we said, um demons might who knows? I know I got plenty of them that hang on me sometimes and I wish I could get rid of them. Let me tell you. But that's personal demons. That's not like demon.
Real ones, yeah.
Yeah. But I do believe that when you do have those kind of issues, like say someone's an alcoholic or they're a drug addict or whatever, I do think that there is probably an actual demon like keeping them down there, keeping them an addict or an alcoholic, just keeping them there, like you'll never be good enough. You got to have a drink every day to make it through the day and blah blah blah. I whispering in their ear, like, yeah, you got this. You gotta have one more. You gotta have one more. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't ever mind what your family is saying. Just do what you want to do. You're a full grown ass adult, man.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that does happen in our lives a lot. And we just don't really, like, we don't hear it with our ears, but it's in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
kind of like the cartoons where they have one, like a devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other. It's kind of like telling you to do bad things. I do believe that that's also a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they're literally on your shoulder.
Conscience.
Yeah, for sure. Hey guys, it's good to see Cuberts. It's good to see in the studio, which we
Oh,
mentioned.
Cuberts is here. Hi, Cuberts.
It's good to see you guys, man. I'll tell you what. I really like doing Shifty Sunday. I know I made that one video kind of bitching about it. And that, you know what? When I think back on the video that I made, I said a couple things there that came off kind of harsh. And I really didn't mean for them to come off that way. I wasn't feeling 100% that day. I wasn't feeling my best. I knew I was going to have to do a show anyway. And I was like, I'm going to do it because I know that's what is expected. Because there's a lot of times where I'll be like, I really don't feel like doing this, but I've canceled so many times on these guys. And when I do that and I cancel, it's the good bad feeling. Yay, good, I don't have to do it now, but ew, bad because now everyone's gonna dislike me. I hate that. I hate that because they come in here and watch a show, they want to watch a show, and when you are on for so many years like I have been, and you've been on for a lot of years,
Mm-hmm.
and people are used to that every week, and then you all of a sudden you go, I don't want to do one this week. I don't want to do one this week, or we'll change Sunday to Monday, or we'll change Monday to Tuesday, or whatever. It gets kind of old after a while, because then people are like, I don't know what day he's going to be on. I'm not even gonna bother with it because a lot of times people don't get notifications, and a lot of times people, they come in. We have a good time on this show. We have fun. Like, we don't just dish out boring facts and moldy Mandela effects. We have good, freshly squeezed Mandela effects for the most part. And we don't talk about boring, dreadful stuff. We talk about good, awesome stuff. And, get funny memes. We mix it up a little bit. And I think that's what people look forward to week in and week out. And I really hate to disappoint them when I'm unable to do a show, or just unwilling to do a show, I should say. So I I think I owe all of you, and you too, Sandy, because you know what? You work so hard on doing the things you do. I know most of it is because you also have a show to do, and you do it for your show, but you also work hard and throw things on this show, and it shows. And I appreciate that. So, for all of you guys, I owe you an apology for,
You really don't.
well, when I do it on short notice, what I'm saying. But also, you got to realize that a lot of times, and actually, I'm apologizing for making that video because that was harsh. I came off a little harsh. I came out saying, well, I have a life unlike some people. And it sounded, yeah, that sounded bad, like really bad. And I didn't mean it to sound that way. But there are YouTubers who make YouTube their entire lives. Not you. I'm talking about like the big people. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
that's because they're making money. It's their real job,
they are. Yes, that's true.
I can't blame them. If I was making
Mhm.
$1,000 a week, I would be making it my life too.
Yeah, that's true. But
More so than I already do.
that's a good point. But when I did that video, like I said, I just was not feeling myself. I wasn't all there. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I do apologize for that video.
I mean, you don't have to, but we understand. I'm sure they understand.
But the good side of it is that a lot of times when I do cancel, I'll ask you, I'll be like, you got a show later on tonight? You'll be like, yeah. Be like, well, since you have a show later on, then we'll just do Shifty Sunday another day. And that's a lot of times I'll be thinking of you in that in a kind of a way, because you have a show too. You know what I'm saying? Like you prepared all day for that, and then you got to go on one show and then another. That's not fair to you.
It's okay.
So I don't know. I just felt like opening up there for a minute. Let
No
you know,
problem.
letting you know how I do appreciate you, and I do appreciate our audience and their time. Your time means a lot to me.
I'm sure they know. Absolutely sure they know. Well, now they definitely know, but you know what I mean.
Right? They don't need any subtle hints anymore, huh?
Yeah.
No, good old file fire here. I don't know what memes those are. Oh, the edibles. Well, I really have nothing to say about that. I don't know what you're talking about, file fire. How dare you insinuate such things?
Do you
Huh?
want to get to the folders because it's already after I already had to postpone the show, but Jeff isn't here yet, so
Oh my God.
I'm a little nervous because
I'm a little nervous too.
I know you are.
I'm
You're
freaking
shaking in
out.
your boots over there.
Yeah. Well, if I had boots, I would be, yeah. I left my boots over at the old place. Um, for real though, yeah, we can get into some folders, but I'm kind of I got a problem,
Hmm?
and you're gonna get pissed when you hear this.
You
But
lost it.
no,
Oh.
can we take a quick 2 minute break? I know,
Yeah, just do me a
I
favor.
know we've taken two already, but
But what I'm gonna say is, do you have something you can play instead so I can get those
yeah,
files into my thing?
yes, absolutely. I'll play my Quantum Leap movie that I just made not too long ago.
That sounds good.
A good couple minutes of it, anyway. Okay, let's do that. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Thank you. Um, yes, we're going to go to yes, I know, yet another break. But at least this time, I'm going to play something that's a little bit, well, hopefully entertaining. So, hopefully. So, go grab yourselves some popcorn or smoke a cigarette, smoke a joint. I don't care. But we'll be back in a short while.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
I don't know if the Let's Go to the Lobby video is still playing.
It just
Okay.
ended.
I guess not. Yeah. But I am just now getting to the YouTube tab so I can show my clip. So if you guys will just bear with me for a second. Eesh. I don't know why this thing's running so slow tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but it is. It's being a You know what I mean? Get the small hourglass. Now we're going to get the large hourglass. Here we go. Gotta wait for the. Oh, since I clicked it 4 times, now it's going to give me 2 different screens. That's always fun. Let's all go to the lobby. I'm going to get that as a t-shirt. I'm going to get Let's All Go Out to the Lobby, but it's going to say Shifty Sunday on it. For real. Like all the popcorn and everything.
That sounds cool.
Okay, folks, I am getting there. Again, please bear with me because, ooh, that's a cool looking lightsaber. Speaking of lightsabers, I gotta get my lightsabers from the other place. One of those is glass. I can't be having a glass lightsaber set back there. Someone might steal it. All right, let's see if I can go to my channel. Yes, folks, it is running very slow, which is weird because it just did an update not too long ago. Let's go out to the lobby. Okay. So we have, here it is. Ah, well, maybe. I don't know. Come on now. For real? It's the sound of silence. Do, 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 do,
Because
do.
I'm muted.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll try.
That was perfect.
Hero, I hear nothing. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't see or hear anything. Hero? Oh boy. Guys, are you there? Do you hear or see anything? Is it just me? Uh-oh, I think his computer may have crashed. It's not me, right? Like, I'm still here. We see and hear you. Okay, good. Thank you, Jeff. Hero is AWOL. I think he crashed. Or he thought he played something and walked away. Which is just amazing. If that's what happened. Oh boy. Well, I was getting those video clips ready. Then I can't see you guys, so I gotta stay here. He's playing The Sound of Silence. Yeah, I'm gonna go move the time again really quickly. There is one thing we have to show because it's related to him when he gets back, and then we'll switch to Shifty Sunday. Oh, I mean, After Dark from Shifty Sunday. In 1 minute. I'm changing the time again. Going to Rumble. And I just heard a big click in my ear. I hope he's okay. Oh boy. Did you guys hear that click, or is it just me who heard that click? I don't know what to say, guys. There's nothing I can do on my end here. If his computer crashed, he would have been gone already. I think he thought he played something. Like maybe it's playing on his end. And walked away. He did say 2 minutes, so hopefully he comes back soon.
Okay, that was weird.
Oh, you're back. Good.
No, not back.
What?
Haven't started yet. The whole computer made a weird noise like
Yeah, I heard a click on my end.
It just completely froze. I could not hear you talking. I don't think you heard me talking.
No, we couldn't hear you.
I was talking the whole time. I was even singing. So maybe that was a blessing you didn't hear that, but here's the video, guys. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. I promise. And by the way, Jeff is in the back, but I can't bring him back yet until after the video.
Theorizing that one could time travel within his own lifetime, Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into the quantum leap accelerator and vanished. He woke to find himself trapped in the past, facing mirror images that were not his own and driven by an unknown force to change history for the better. His only guide on this journey is Al, an observer from his own time who appears in the form of a hologram that only Sam can see and hear. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself leaping from life to life, striving to put right what once went wrong, and hoping each time that his next leap will be the leap home.
I can't push this freaking gosh damn thing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to paint these lines in here. What are you doing that for? I don't know. Huh? What the? Well, Chuck, you gonna put it down or not? Huh? What do you mean? The hose? Oh, yeah, sure. Here you go, guy. Chuck, you about knocked it down the drain. Oh, yeah, sorry. Al, where the heck are you? Who's Al? Oh, isn't he the new guy? I don't know. Oh, jeez, almost fell off there. Watch out for that first step. It's a Lulu. Yeah. Everything going according to plan? Oh, yeah. It's running smoother than cat fur and a marble floor, man. That's what I want to hear. Ow. Thank God. There you are. Yeah, sorry about that, Sam. I was having a little trouble with person of the female persuasion, if you know what I mean. God, Al, it's always about sex with you. Yeah, well, what can I say, Sam? I can't help it. You gonna tell me who I am and where I am? Oh, yeah, according to Ziggy, let's see here, hold on. All this construction seems to be interfering with electronics. According to Ziggy, it says it's 1977. You are a manager at the God dang it. I gotta smack this thing a couple times. Yeah, here we go. A manager at the city sewer sanitation. Your head Norton. Oh, very funny, Al. What does that make you, Ralph Cramden? Hardy har har, Sam. Yeah, you're sanitation city worker, Sam. Well, does Ziggy know exactly why I'm here? Hold on a minute, Sam. Let me see here. Dang it. Come on, Ziggy. Sorry, Sam. That information's not available right now. Oh. Hey, Chuck, you okay, buddy? Huh? Why? Well, you're standing here talking to yourself. Oh, no, I was just working out a problem. So, you want to go over the plans one more time? What plans? Very funny. You know, the plans for the new water waste system. Oh, yeah, those plans. Yeah, I mean, you know, whenever you're ready. Okay, good. Meet me downstairs in about half an hour. You got it. All right, dude. And, stay off the drugs, huh? Yeah, sure. Oh, boy. All this drilling, where does it get you? What are you talking about? I'm drilling over here, and I've been drilling for 36 minutes, and ain't nothing coming up. Hey, you guys, pipe down and get back to work. Oh, yeah, sure thing. God. Let's see if we can get this lid off here. Ah, yes. Hey, what were you doing up there? You knocked me over. Sorry. Jeez, that guy's touchy. All right, you guys coming through. Hey, you get the, I'm gonna get this door open if it's the last thing I do is over here. God dang it. Hey, here comes the foreman. Everybody look busy. What do you think I'm doing over here? Taking a nap? Hey, get off the ground. Shut up. I'm off the ground. God dang it. What the hell is this? All right, boys. Hey, you got them new salt mix? No, I ain't got no salt mix. Hey, boys. I'll tell you. It's just about quitting time. Yeah, we're trying the best we can. Well, we gotta get this here job done before the big bosses, is showing up from Texas. Is that why you're wearing the hat? Just for your information, I'm wearing the hat because I like it. Gosh dang it. All right, then. What is this thing over here? It's the new computer. We're supposed to be using computers now, I suppose. Hey, where do you guys want this hose? Chuck, have you lost your mind? Why don't you tell you what, why don't you go ahead and take your lunch? I'll take care of this. Yeah, sure. I'll go do that. Where are you going? Above ground to take my lunch? We don't go above ground till quitting time, bub. Yeah, what's wrong with you, dude? You know that. Yeah, right. Lunch is over there in the abandoned subway. Oh, yeah, okay. Come on, Al. I gotta know what the heck I'm doing here. Oh, thank God, Al, you're back. So does Ziggy tell us what I'm doing here? Ziggy says you're here to stop an accident. An accident? Did I mention we was in Springfield, Ohio, by the way? Yeah, why does everyone sound like they're from Jersey? Oh, well, I think they contract all these guys from Jersey. I don't know. But, yeah, you're supposed to stop an accident. These new plans that you see on the wall behind you. Uh-huh. Well, there's a big flaw in them. And then somebody dies as this bridge is on top of me collapses because the metal that they're using isn't up to par with the new standards. So I'm here to stop an accident. Yeah, I don't have any more information from Ziggy other than that, Sam. Well, that'll have to do for now. Hey, Chuck! Hey, Chuck! Yo! The boss wants to see you. Jesus, he almost stepped through me. And do everyone a favor. Please stop talking to yourself. You know, everyone down here is going to think you're... You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the thing we have to do tonight
Have to.
is the messenger thing that Jackie helped with.
You got it.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
It's Jeff. Yeah, woo!
Finally here.
No, man. So what did you think of the short, clip?
Oh, it's funny.
I like the Jersey. Like, why do all these guys sound like they come from Jersey? What's funny is later on, like you'll see the streets and everything, and what it is, it's the Springfield action figure, like from The Simpsons, the Springfield streets.
Mm-hmm.
So I was making a little joke there about it being Springfield, Ohio, The Simpsons.
Yeah, I wish they'd say already.
Yeah, they never said, did they?
No. I hate when shows do stuff like that.
But they make a joke about it, though, actually. About the fact that they never say what state they're in.
It's basically making a joke about their own stupidity.
Right?
I'm so disappointed. I made some new songs tonight, but they're not ready to be downloaded yet.
Oh, man.
And they're really good. Some of my best work. So I was hoping I was able to play one or two of them, but they're not going to be ready tonight, unfortunately.
Well, I tell you,
next week.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we did for our breaks before I had that playing. We did this experiment sort of to see if my place was haunted, because I had suspected that it might be, but not 100% sure yet. Still not yet, but we did have a few unexplained sounds happen and stuff. Some movement. I think there was some movement with the blankets that could have been explained with air vents, but since I don't have my heat on, there's nothing pushing through that vent that would move that blanket. So there was that, and then there was some shuffling, I think Sandy said, but I think I was out of the room at that time. I think I was out of the building.
You were. I think you were. So I'm currently actually making a video right this moment. So if you can go in that messenger folder and read it, that'd be great.
Oh, I will. I definitely will. I most definitely will. I most okay, no, seriously, I will though. We're at
Um, it's just to you, me and you, a messenger.
okay.
You know, I hate when you have a great font, right? And then you go and use like the question mark, and it doesn't match. It
Oh,
oh
man.
well. So now I gotta change it to a sentence instead of a question. I'm actually making a video right now of your thing.
Oh wow. Okay. I got a problem. I'm on here. Okay, I guess I need to scroll up. Ah, why is this taking so long? Oh, okay. There's the folders. Is it mystery?
Yes.
Okay. I got it.
Good.
As soon as it pops up. Okay.
Again, big thank you to Jackie McCarran, because if it weren't for her, I wouldn't have figured it out so quickly.
The hourglass is doing its thing, man. Look at that guy. I like these. Sorry, I'm
It's
just
okay.
that chocolate guy. He cracks me up.
Uh,
Okay. The bear's kind of cute though.
yeah.
Where is? Dang it! I can't get back to StreamYard. This is weird. Okay. Slowly but surely. And stop sharing. And present. Hopefully this works. Okay. Oh, I probably should make this longer. There we go. And put it.
And I'm almost done, so I'll be there soon.
There we go.
You're the one reading.
I need to get back to the screen. Okay. The other day, Jeremy and I stumbled. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at the bear. I don't know why. Look at the way his hands are positioned, by the way. That'll come into play here in a minute. The other day, Jeremy and I stumbled upon something strange. He was the only one seeing candy bracelets in the background. I asked so many people, but no one else saw them until I asked Jackie. She saw what Jeremy saw, and unlike Jeremy, was able to take a screenshot. So with her help, she and I went through most of the backgrounds to find out why. Thank you again, Jackie. Yeah, you see, that's what I was seeing, like the cherries and the freaking candy bracelets and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you seeing a pattern? Um, Okay, so these are on the different phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's showing. What the heck?
Yeah.
They're all different.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like some are showing like more realistic and some are like cartoons. Why is there a Minecraft one?
Mm-hmm.
What? But on the other side, it's like it's still Minecraft, but it's just different. With just the heads bopping. What is that? A pattern?
No, just keep going.
Okay. Maybe now, have you figured it out yet?
Look at the pictures.
Well, that dragon's a lot better looking on the left. Or wait, no. Yeah. How come the left one seems to be more vibrant and more animated?
I don't know.
Almost each time, like, except for like the top one, I guess. So the difference is your system settings.
Mm-hmm.
Dark mode and light mode have different, sometimes very different versions, but dun, 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 dun. Jackie had some images I didn't even have. So we cannot explain that other than guessing that different countries or phone updates may make a difference there, but mystery solved. If you like the other images better, switch to dark mode.
That's all it was, light and dark mode.
This one was the light bulb moment. My avocados were asleep.
And yeah, my avocados were asleep. You see?
Oh, that's got to be the pits.
And hers were awake. So I'm like, oh, night and daytime, light and dark.
Right?
See?
So the dark mode, they're sleeping. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So all it is, if you have different settings, then you're going to get a different image depending on the settings.
Yes.
Huh. See, I was thinking it was the difference between Android and like an iPhone or whatever.
That's what we were. Yes, we were thinking that first.
But it's just the settings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to do that next time we're on the what do you call it in the group?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to do that. Just mess around with my settings. See the different things that they're doing. So the bear. So what? So I guess mine is what, on light mode or something?
Yes, yours is in light mode.
That's why I was seeing the lighter candy colors. And you had like chocolate and fudge and all the good like chocolate.
Yeah, but did you see the difference between like I think it was Inside Out too.
Mm-hmm.
Like hers was the pink screen with the characters random across, and mine was like a whole bleacher set of characters. It was completely different. It's crazy. Like completely different. It seems like they spend more time and energy on the dark mode than they do on the light mode.
Hmm.
And I don't know if it's because light mode is new and they want people to use dark mode. Like a lot of, see what I'm saying? Like a lot of my brain's not working because I hear screaming in the other room at the TV. A lot of people just leave it on the default, and the default is light mode, you know? And a lot of apps, some of them are just starting to add dark mode. Are you guys there?
I'm listening.
Oh, I was done.
Oh, okay.
And if you want to do a Thanksgiving one, the Brian one is super short, but we did reference it earlier tonight. So if you want to do the Brian one, the other one's super long.
Before we get to the Brian one, I will do that because I do want to get off of here soon. I want to ask Jeff. I want him to weigh in on this. So I got a notification in the mail the other day, and do we still have that in the one of the chats?
I don't know.
Shifty Sunday, I think, where I sent that. Oh no, I sent it to you personally, didn't I?
You mean the letter?
Yes, the letter.
Yeah, that was to me.
So, okay, just before I start saying stuff, let me be clear. I am all for the protection of women. I get that there are men out there that are violent, dangerous, and disgusting. I get it. There are. But there are women out there who are also violent and can be just, if not more so.
Amy Fisher.
Yeah, I mean, remember her?
Yeah.
You know? Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah, but Amy Fisher is
Not Nancy Kerrigan.
Oh, wait, who am I thinking of?
Nancy. Tanya Harding.
Yeah, Nancy was the one that got the beating. That's right.
Yeah, but that's girl on girl. Well, I mean, I guess that could be the case.
Jeff knows why I'm laughing.
Well, no, it's funnier for the chat because they don't know what you're talking about yet.
Right? But no, okay, so this notice I got in the mail, I have to sign it because I live in public housing, and they have the right, what is it called, the official name, Women Against Violence Act or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And they have me sign it, and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I'm all for that. However, what about the men? Like, what if, and this is just an if, but what if I go to sign this thing and I have, like, I get into a confrontation, not a violent confrontation, no punching or anything, like I would never hit a woman anyway. But I'm saying, like, what if it was just an argument, just a loud argument, and then this woman turns around and goes, oh, he did this, or oh, he did that. Then I'm liable. Who are they going to believe more? They're going to believe her over me, most likely. And then my feet are being held over the fire, and I'm in hot water. Why can't it be? Also, here's another scenario. What if you're like a
wait, can I
5 foot
tell you a real
nothing
life
guy,
scenario that
real
might answer
scrawny,
your question?
and weighs almost nothing? Well, yes, please.
So my ex-husband beat the crap out of me, but he loved to do it where you couldn't see. Like, he wouldn't hit my face. It'd be like I'd be in a sweatshirt. He'd hit my arms. He'd knee me in the chest. Things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I called the cops, and they had me file a report, but they couldn't do anything because it's he said, she said, and unless they see it, or unless I'm like, all beat up, it's my word against his, and they can't do anything. So after calling the cops, you can guess what happened next after they left. They did nothing. I never called the cops again. There was no need.
And I understand that. You do have scenarios like that, what you just said, and I get that.
Mm-hmm.
And there should be a purpose for that. But why? But the scenario that I was talking about, like, there are violent women out there. There are women.
There are. Like, here's another example. Phil Hartman. Phil Hartman, meet
Yes.
him, great comedian. His wife wanted to go out and take him with her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a major problem, and that's the only problem I have with the and let's not forget Johnny Depp. His whole life was destroyed, and she was the manipulative one. She was the mentally abusive one, and physically abusive at times. So
My point is,
I think that they were both at fault at that point.
It should work both ways. It should be for both genders.
That's the only problem I have with the Me Too movement, is that once they said believe all women, that's when we had a problem. Because then you're saying women don't lie, and that's humans, as House, Dr. House said, all people lie.
Everybody lies.
Everybody lies, yes.
Yeah.
So, no, you can't believe all women. You need to look at the facts and believe the facts of a case and hear both sides of the argument, because there's always two sides.
Right, but notice they stopped saying believe all women when it was the other side that needed to be believed.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, it wasn't believe all women. Believe all women, except for that one. It's always they pick and choose. If it's on the Republican side, they don't care. They're not the droids they're looking for. Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
more
way
hypocrisy from the left. That's all they are about, and they are evil.
Like E. Jean Carroll.
Yep, that's a good example.
Yeah, like Trump would have touched her with a wife that looks like his. I don't think so. He wouldn't have even looked in her direction.
Well, no, it would have happened with a different wife. It would have been Ivana. And,
still, look at this woman. Nobody would touch her.
Regardless, let's just ignore the woman for a moment, and let's look at the facts.
I can't. She's ugly.
Bergdorf Goodman is a department store for rich people. When you walk in, you are surrounded by salespeople. You go into the dressing room, you're never in there alone. And yet this woman claims there was no one in the store and no one in the dressing room. So unless they were both in there after hours, it didn't happen.
Exactly.
It did not happen. That's like one of those stories where you have, my 3-year-old just told me, Mommy, thank you for this, and this. And you're like, yeah, okay, never happened. Never happened. What are you talking about?
Shit that never happened for 200, Alex.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Democrats just stop lying because they're really bad at it.
You know what drives me nuts about this is, like, it's not just this, but it's also like, why does the woman always just automatically get the child in the divorce? Or why do they automatically get the house and the car? And I don't think it should always be automatic. Like what?
It's not. It's just hard. It is harder. It is harder, but it's not. Like Joey had custody. Well, it wasn't even. It was assumed custody.
Mm.
But there was no like court order.
So, Jeremy, what were you going to ask me?
Was I gonna? I don't know. Now that I think about it, I was gonna ask you something about the. What was it? What was
You
it?
got a letter, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's part of this whole story. It was about how it's mandatory. It's a mandatory law. Uh, I can't think of the name of it, but it has to do with protecting women from violent men, and it's a mandatory. And my question is, because they're having me sign it, okay? Because I live in housing, is everybody signing it, or are they just letting or making the men do it? Because if that's the case, this brings me to my other point. If that's the case, and these women that you see nowadays, they're leaving the country or they're crying on TikTok and YouTube, saying that they're getting their rights taken away. It seems to me that it's the other way around, that men are losing their rights
Yeah.
and women are gaining rights. As a matter of fact, if Kamala Harris had become president, it would have been even worse, because then I could have made the argument, especially the way things are going, where, well, I don't have to sign this because I identify as a woman. Like, what do you mean women's whatever it's called? I'm a woman, so I should be protected.
Right. Funny thing
Yeah.
is, when you start to play their game just to mess with them and you throw it in their face, that's when they seem to realize how ridiculous their agenda
Yeah.
is, because they won't buy it from you. They're only allowed to live in fantasy land,
Right.
not anyone else.
No, it just blows my mind that it's the double standard. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's what it's all about. There's too many of those these days.
it's just, and I was telling Sandy, I was like, this seems somehow unconstitutional. Like they're forcing this law for a man to sign. And
Yeah, I wouldn't have signed it personally. I would have been like, get the hell out of here. I'm not signing shit. There's no way I would have signed that.
it should be for all. It
I
should
don't
be
want
for
to be a
all.
part of anybody's BS.
Yeah.
It
I
really
think
should be for all.
Yeah, it should. They really don't get why they lost yet, do they?
And honestly, I don't even know why they're having anybody sign anything. Because my ex-husband would have signed it anyway, and it didn't mean anything.
Right.
I wouldn't have signed anything. I would have been like, leave me alone. Get the hell out of here. I don't want any part of whatever it is you're doing or trying to do or conjuring up. I don't want any part of it. Just go away.
I got to restart my iPad.
Oh man, I know how that goes.
And the older I get, the less tolerant I am of the bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that earlier. Like, I was thinking about that, like for the cops. Like when I was younger, I used to hate the cops, and I'm using the word hate here. Like I hated them. I was against all authority figures. But as I get older, I realize that it's not necessarily all cops, and it's not necessarily cops that are like, yeah, you're gonna come across quite a few like corrupt ones, and you're gonna come across ones that are were bullied. They were bullied when they were a kid, or they were bullied in high school, and that's why they became cops, to get revenge.
Yeah, it's not all of anybody that's
No.
good or bad. Once anybody says that, That's when they lose the argument. They don't
Yep.
know what the hell they're talking about. There's no such thing as all of this group of people is this and all of this group of people is that. That's backwards
Well,
thinking.
it took me a long time to realize that, though. It really did. It was like, you know, there are really good ones, and when you think about it, think of all the things they have to deal with. You know, I mean,
Yeah, it's tough being a cop. And they do have to deal with a lot of bullshit
yeah.
from a lot of unsavory characters.
I wouldn't want that job. I definitely would not want that job.
Me either.
I was a volunteer firefighter, and I could barely even keep up with that job.
That's another thing I would never do.
But yeah, I had that attitude though when I was younger. Like, these guys are assholes. I hate them. They're just blah blah blah. But you know, as you get older, you start to realize more stuff. And I realized a lot of that stuff I brought on myself. If I would have just had a better attitude and a better behavior about it, the situations that I was in wouldn't have been as bad.
Right. Same thing with me. Like, there was a time when I hated them.
Yeah.
But then I came to realize that, hey, they're not all bad. Just like I said, not you know, any particular group is all bad or all good. Even when I talk about Democrats, I'm only talking about mainly, like, mostly the politicians and the nuts that you see on these TikTok videos. But not all Democrats are bad. Not all Democrats are evil. And not all Democrats are batshit crazy either. Not all of anybody is anything.
If anything, I blame a lot of the ones that do the TikTok videos. I blame mainstream media for that, because they really have brainwashed. I mean, think about it. These young people, their very first president was Joe Biden. I mean, think about that, first of all.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah. And think about, they haven't been exposed to a whole lot of, you know, politics or even the world, really, when you think about it. The people that are in their 20s and whatnot, think about when we were in our 20s. Like, we thought we knew everything. We thought, you know, we had, you know, and
I didn't know shit. I thought I knew stuff, but I didn't.
But it's worse now because you got social media, you got the mainstream media, you got it at your fingertips. They're looking at it 24/7. There's no escaping it. You know, at least back in our day, a long time ago, TV had enough respect to go off the air at some point where you didn't deal with it, you know.
And here's the thing. Newscasters, I don't care what channel they're on, they're not supposed to be picking one side or the other. They're supposed to be neutral. And somewhere along the way, they lost that. And that needs to stop. And they're scaring the shit out of people with fake news. It is fake news. And they're still doing it, saying ridiculous things that only an idiot would believe. Oh, Trump is going to do this. Trump is going to do that. We already lived through a term of Donald Trump, and we were fine. So I don't want to hear.
No, we were better than fine.
Yeah.
And now, even more so, because now he's figured out, you know, who the swamp is and who to trust and who not to trust and who the.
Yeah. So he's going to be even better this time.
Yeah. He's hiring his own people. He's not going within the system like he did last time.
Is it just me, or do things feel a little better, a little brighter since he was elected?
Well, no, not anymore.
Been lifted.
It was like that until all the YouTube channels are reporting that it looks like World War III is about to start.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I guarantee you that doesn't happen. It's a bunch of bullshit. I mean, they're trying, but it's not going to happen. I would be shocked if that
I
happened.
would, well, like I was talking to Sandy earlier, I wouldn't be surprised though if that was like one of their goals was to start it, and that just right before they had to leave, right before they left office, start it and dump it all in Trump's lap, and then blame him for
Yeah, I
for
think a lot of it is just fear mongering. They need something to scare us with now that we got what we wanted.
yeah. I mean, that's
That's
not
all
a
that is. I see the patterns.
yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't coming from the news. This is coming from like Benny Johnson, the Next News Network, like trusted
But who's
sources
he
on
getting it
YouTube.
from? Who's he getting it from? The news.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Trust me, it's bullshit. It ain't happening. I don't even believe the war in Ukraine is real.
Oh
That
gosh.
place would have been obliterated by now.
Guys, we need to move to my channel. It's 1 a.m. here.
Oh, is it?
It is. So, because we have to show your thing, which is uploading to YouTube right now. So I can
Oh,
just
heck
send
yeah.
a link to play. But in the meantime,
That'd
we
be
can show
interesting.
Jeff's segment while this finishes uploading. It's unlisted, so I have to send the link to play. But we can get Jeff's segment done and then play yours, and then you can go to bed, Hebrew.
Well, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and get the hell out of here, and then and then we'll. You like the way I put that?
Yeah.
We'll get out of here and go ahead and jump over to your channel.
That sounds good.
All right, let me just. Oh my God! Don't tell me. Oh, dang it. Okay, never mind. Let me just say goodbye to Final Fire, Kenraz, in the studio, otherwise known as Michael Fontaine. I paused there, purposely. I don't know if you noticed or not. I paused when I said Michael Fontaine.
In the studio.
In the studio?
in the studio. In the studio. That was pretty good. That was better. That was, yeah, I like that. We got Cuberts. Cuberts is awesome. I like Cuberts. Noise Guru. I like everybody, but you have your favorites, just like mom and dad have their favorite kids. They say they don't, but they do. They totally do. We got Splatter 420. I'm just kidding, by the way. I love all you guys equally. Let's see here. I know, sadly, Karen was here, and I know, of course, Jackie was here. Who am I missing?
Studio.
Dude, you have you guys seen that video? This dude, he sets up his drums like all throughout his house, up the stairs, down, through the kitchen, up through the living room. Like he sets up this entire set of drums, and he's doing the the
I have not.
Yeah, and it's so awesome. He keeps up with like the rhythm, does not miss a beat. Just does that through the entire house until he gets back to the actual the main drum set, and he finishes up. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on,
That's probably his best song.
Oh yeah, man, it's awesome.
It is.
Was that after Genesis, or was he still with Genesis?
Guys, I only have 45
still
minutes
with
till they
him.
delete my stream. Just give you a heads up.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying Rumble's going to delete it because they only let you have it up for 24 hours.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way
Oh,
when I didn't go live one time
oh man.
on Rumble because I set up the stream at midnight and we started at like 12:30 and it didn't go live because it deleted my. It tells you it only lets you have a stream for 24 hours. If you don't start, it deletes it.
Well, let me just say, Pushing Buttons was here also. Go Kart Bob. And a whole bunch of other people that came in here and they hung out and they were awesome. And John Nada was here too. And you guys were all awesome. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you guys over on Sandy Diva's channel. And for Shifty Sunday, this has been Hebro77, otherwise known as Jeremy Orr, Sandy Diva, and Jeff. And yeah, we'll see you on Sandy's channel.
In
Good night,
2 minutes.
Well, not good night, but you know what I mean.
See you in 2 and 2. R.I.P. Chuck Woolery.
See you in 2 minutes.
Hey, everybody. I just wanted to tell you that as your president, I'm happy to announce that Shifty Sunday is back in a whole new way, baby, and so am I. And you're...
Well, that's the end of the show. I'd like to thank everybody for kindly watching, stopping by. Please do give us a like if you like this live stream. And we'll see all of you next time for Hebro77. This has been Jeff Zanzibar, Sandy Diva, and Amazon Line, along with me, good old Hebro77, saying, we'll see all of you next Sunday. Shifty Sunday, that is. Good night, everyone. Do-do-do-do.